So we're going to be doing some CBT reframing today, where we'll look at situations and thoughts and see how we can shift those thoughts to different feelings. So what's a situation that's taken up your mental energy this week?
I lately just have not been making it on time to my classes, and I just keep thinking about it, and it's really been bothering me.
What are some thoughts that are associated with that situation?
I guess sometimes I just feel like I'm not capable of adjusting to college, and that just might not be the right fit for me because it's really hard to adjust to the new climate and all the things that I'm expected to do in college.
That makes sense. What are some feelings that you could associate with those thoughts? Think of the big feelings like anger, frustration, loneliness. Just some examples, but you can think of your own.
I guess I would probably say frustrated, just because I feel like I should be capable of this, and I've done school before, so it's frustrating that all of a sudden it's becoming an issue, because like something like getting to my classes on time should just be something I'm able to do, and it's frustrating that it's so hard for me because I don't know why. So I guess frustration and confusion, so maybe anger.
Okay, those are some good feelings. Thank you for naming them. What's some evidence that supports this thought of not being capable? What's some evidence?
What do you mean by evidence?
Like, are your grades failing? Is your social life failing? How is your time studying? Things like that.
Yeah, my grades have not been as good, and I think part of it is just the whole adjusting to college thing, and I'm very anxious about classes, which makes it hard for me to manage my time properly.
Does your attendance play a role in your grade?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So
and sometimes when I'm late, I miss class material.
Okay, so let's shift this a little bit. So what's some evidence that doesn't support that? Think of some positive things that are coming from your college experience. Like, what do you like for your future, or things like that? Why are you even in college?
Well, I got to college because I had good grades in the first place, and I was able to keep up with school at one point in my life. So I know that I've been capable of it before, and so I know I am capable. So I need to shift my thoughts to remember that.
Okay, so an alternative balance thought is what we call it.
Okay.
And that could be something like, I am capable of passing college and making those things. And an outcome for that, what do you think an outcome would be if you switched your thought process?
I probably would be more confident, and it would maybe give me more of the skills that I need to adjust.
Okay, I think that's a great outcome. All right, let's think of another situation. So that's another situation that's been taking up your mind this week.
Another thing relating to school, I just feel like I can't do the homework for my assignments. It's been really hard.
Okay, so just keeping up with your assignments. We've talked about succeeding, and part of success comes with passing your classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your thought is being that you cannot do your homework for your assignments and keeping up with that. What are some thoughts associated with that?
That I'm not going to be able to succeed in my classes, and that I'll fail out of college.
Yeah, it sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And in our last part of our exercise, you use the word should a lot. And it's putting a lot of shame and pressure on yourself because you feel like you have this expectation you need to meet. So it makes sense that you're not meeting that. What are some feelings that would be associated with that thought?
Probably sadness. And
do you feel any guilt because you want to provide for your family?
Yeah, like I feel like my family's put a lot of money for me to be here, and I want to have a good future for myself. So yeah, I guess guilt is definitely one too.
So what evidence supports that thought of not being able to succeed in your classes?
Again, just my grades aren't as good because I'm not getting in the homework on time, and it's very hard for me to complete everything and get good grades.
Okay, so let's shift that again. What's some alternative evidence that could go against this thought? Like, are you understanding the material? Are you enjoying your classes? Things like that.
Yeah, I enjoy my classes, and I feel like I always ask good questions in class, and I'm very proactive about going to tutoring and making sure I understand. But when it comes to the homework, I feel like it's hard for me to focus.
So if we use that evidence and we held on to that evidence, what would be the other thought that would come from that?
That I am smart enough to be doing this homework, and I'm not stupid, and that I'm capable of doing it, and that I am working hard enough.
Awesome. And what would be the outcome for that? What would life look like if that was your reality?
What would it look like?
It's okay, you can take your time.
Okay. Can you give me an example again?
Yes, so it would be something like you'd pass your classes, you would show up to class on time knowing that you have the material covered, that you've done your readings, things like that.
Yeah, I would feel I wouldn't be as stressed about passing my classes. I'd get good grades and be able to get through college on time because I would stay on track with my classes, and that would be helpful for my future and my financial situation if I was able to finish college on time.
Awesome. Do you have any thoughts on this process? Anything that you enjoyed or didn't like about it?
No, I liked it because it makes you think of the process and break it down and kind of realize your reality rather than spiraling in these negative thoughts.
Awesome. Thank you.